So today we are going to be talking about decision making. Now, this is actually not going to be about how to make better decisions, and it's not going to be about like what the factors are that constitute a correct decision with an apex or an incorrect decision. I'm actually going to be talking about just encouraging you to make decisions, period. Because I've noticed at least that for some players, that's an issue. It's that they just kind of go with the flow and they don't really make any choices. And it really, I think, actually slows down your learning process. And I think a major contributing factor to that reluctance to, I guess, think about things, think things through. Oh, I thought my game was breaking for a second. And make decisions is the fear of being wrong. And so this actually came up in a post on Reddit, where someone was asking me about how to make better decisions and about being worried about being wrong and how they just let their teammates make all the decisions instead. And I guess I would just really discourage that, right? Because allowing that fear to, oh my god, allowing that fear to motivate your behavior is actually going to slow your learning process and your ability to learn. Also, that person has a nasty egg, so I'm kind of worried.
Monitoring this spot. Reloading.
And so you need to make choices and make decisions. Not you have to sit there and think through every single little thing and every single little factor. Jesus Christ! Oh my God! It's just me getting shot. And factor in for every single little detail and make perfect decisions. It's you just need to be aware of when you have a choice that's being presented to you, and then make a choice. Oh, that's almost dead.
One second, we got this.
And so by doing that,
Nice work.
it'll make sure that your subconscious is actually making choices and not just trying to do random stuff.
Recharging my shields.
And it starts building together this bank of data of what happens if you do this or if you do that. And so failing to do that,
Watch my back.
you're just going to sort of if you're not careful, then you can wind up just sort of letting yourself just do random stuff, hoping it's going to work out. And you sacrifice so much control, and it's I think actually indicative of a complete lack of faith in yourself.
I need a hop.
And it's easy to get discouraged when you're wrong about a decision or whatever, but you just have to roll with that, I guess. It's part of the experience is actually learning what's an incorrect decision, because if you never learn what an incorrect decision is, then how are you ever actually going to be able to compare that against a correct decision? So I guess it's just not to be afraid. And there's so many different forms of that fear. There's fear in terms of making call outs and making play calls for your squad. And it's if you're someone who calls for plays, which I tend to do, then it's you just have to be okay with being wrong, and your teammates might be mad at you, but hopefully you should find teammates that don't get mad at you when you make a bad call, and you should just be able to say, sorry guys, it's my bad, I made a poor call, and you just move on with your lives, because it's just a video game. It's even when it's in
10
ranked,
seconds to
when the points are on the line, they're just points. You'll lose the points and you can win them back, and it's all gonna be okay. And if anything, you should look at those points that you lost as a investment, in your future ability to earn points.
The ring's moving, friends.
I'm also 50 miles away from my teammates, but that's whatever. And I guess that's the big thing that I've got. And that sometimes choices aren't in the moment, and things that you can do to help yourself, I guess, continue to build the habit of making choices, actually make some of your choices ahead of time. And so this could be things if I got shot at and I'm not in a piece of cover, my immediate response is going to be to get back into a piece of cover, which is a a topic of one of the videos that we had, right? Earlier this week. Or even looting decisions, right? If I am holding this gun and I see that gun on the ground, as long as they don't have purple attachments or whatever, then I'm gonna switch guns. Ooh. Oops. Good job, team.
Get out. Ghosted him.
It's like even like, you know, like with like the Kraber, right? Like I think that's like another like, I don't know. It's just like there's like this fear that I think so many players have. Where it's like, oh, like, you know, because it's such a high impact weapon that they're gonna feel bad if they. Oh my god, this like smoke's actually getting in my way. Sounds like there's someone on their backside too. Okay, I'll just do this. It's actually kind of risky, but whatever. Oops. Uh-oh. That does not sound like that went well. Oh my god, I just can't hit anything. No! 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 I'm literally hanging on by a thread here.
Charging my shields.
But yeah, I guess, I mean, like that's, I mean, like, I don't really have much more to say on that topic, I guess. It's just like, you know, make choices. It's okay. Like, it's okay to be wrong. Like, because you're learning. And, like, don't, like, give up on, like, your capacity to learn. Like, you're really, like, not that stupid that you're going to be doing something that's not working and then, like, just try that over and over again. Some lessons, you know, take a little bit of time. You know, you have to, like, learn the lesson, like, 5 or 6 times or 12 times or 1,000 times or whatever, and like we're all different, and so like lessons that seem like they should be easy to learn for some players will be more difficult to learn for others, but it's like, it's all like okay. Like, you know, like you shouldn't stress about it. It's not something to get mad at yourself or at your teammates over. Just, it's like all part of the process.
Catching myself up.
I don't want to